Hey everybody, we're here at Black Trident in Korneuburg. My name is Marcus. I work for the Vienna Special Police Department as a tactical instructor. And in this movie, we'll show you the tactical use of the door blocking device inside. This is a device specifically designed for all police units and military units that do hard entry. Sometimes when breaching a door, destroying the locking systems, the door might be hinging and you need an extra step in order to cover all the angles from the outside. So that means you need to expose yourself into a very dangerous angle and push the door inside the room. With this device, you can actually work from the outside, as the opening of the door will be done by this device. And now I show you how this works. So basically, upon breaching a door, you destroy all the locking systems. The thing is, this will always stay the same. This device doesn't interfere with the breaching itself. But what happens from time to time, you know it yourself, the door gets breached and it hinges in an awkward way. So that means I need to re-expose myself, push the door inside, and I get into a danger zone. Even worse, you need a breacher from the cross entry, for example, as you might be using it. The guy opens the door and you have a confliction in the line of fire, which means you can't engage the target. And what you actually do is shooting your colleague in the back. With this device, this will be history, because the door will open and you can turn from the angle of the ballistics and clear the room from the outside, always with a way to bail out. We'll now simulate the destruction of the locking devices of the door. For that purpose, I got my breacher to support me. We start from the zero angle from the strong side of the door, and you will then see what the device does to the door itself. Starting from the zero position, I tell my breacher to breach the door. Open. We now start with the explanation of the device itself, so the hardware training more or less. We start off by the safety pin. The safety pin prevents the thing from going off unintentionally, so rest assured and be always safe that you leave it in place upon putting it on the door itself. Remove it before you install it into the threshold, since you want to avoid any noise in front of the door, just not to give away your position. Next step would be the telescope itself. Adjust the inside horizontally into the door frame and pull out the telescope. Keep it secured tightly manually and push the pre-tightened mechanism just to make it fast into the threshold. Right after that, you can fix it with the rotation of the red handle and make it firm. Last step, pull this pin in order to put pressure on the door itself, so the entire system is good to go. It opens the door once the locking system is destroyed. We'll now show you the practical installation of the device by using the door frame from beforehand. Step 1, remove safety pin. Step 2, place the inside horizontally into the door frame and use the telescope to secure it. Pre-tighten it by pushing the black lever down 2 to 3 times and rotate it in order to put it in tightly. Now unlock the system by pulling the black plug, breach the door, job's done. Another option would be to use the inside as a block stick, as to prevent people from running out of the room when you're not ready to breach the door yet, or you don't have the get-go to do so right now. For that purpose, install the inside in the middle of the door and unlock it. You can now hold your position and wait for the go for the breaching. If, however, somebody wants to run out of the room and opens the door himself, he will encounter a physical obstacle, and that gives you time in order to react. Another specific gadget of this device is that it locks in every position. So even if somebody tries to push the door back into place, he will feel physical resistance, triggering a momentum and giving you some time to react to his behavior. once the job is done and you want to take off the inside from the door frame in order to gain access into the room, just push the quick release lever and dismantle the system. Access granted. In case you need to take off the inside from the door frame because you're not entering the room and the breaching is forbidden, even though when the system is unlocked, you can easily secure inside. Just pull the safety pin into the emergency plug hole, right there. Now dismantle the system by pulling the quick release lever. Off you go.